Hello and welcome everyone. Just getting ready to start. Should be starting in a couple of minutes. Round 2 at Azerbaijan. Here we go, round 2 on Tuesday. Azerbaijan, Baku. Who can keep it out of the walls? Can the race winner from last week, Bingram, get another win? This is the question. 18-minute short quali, followed by a 50% race. Looks like we've got McLaren is the first car out, maybe, of Forza. Yes, it is. Let's get everything up, and everyone will be on the soft tyre, we already know that. And Forza serving his quali ban. So we have Bingram out, and Nat is the first one out. Yeah, I agree, LH, but good bit of practice for Thursday. See if that setup is working. Got some tough competition in the Tuesday here. They are some absolutely fast competition. So is Thursday, actually, but yeah, we shall see. So, Nat is about to start her lap. She will be the first one, and we will flick through to Bingram as well. So, on board with Nat's Packers as she is about to cross the start-finish line here to set her first lap. DRS wide open. Very short run from the line to the corner 1 here. Using good use of the curbs on the exit. Trying to get the power down. DRS wide open down the back straight. What can we do in the first sector? What are we looking for? This is the question. Got to try and hit. Maybe run out a little bit wider, but just not exactly comfortable. Get an early lap in. That's what you want to do. It's a 35.3 in sector 1. And what is Bingram doing? A 35.3 as well. So Bingram is matching Nat. So Nat is on a charge here. Nat has found some good pace. Bingram, hot favourite after last week to get pole position. So it'll be very, very interesting. But definitely in sector 1, very evenly matched. Hardly anything in it at all. Very tricky corner there to get your braking point. It's a 1:16.1 for Nat, and Bingram is on a 1:15.8, 3/10 faster already. And Forza easy, last to first. Well, we've heard it here now. Forza Ferrari last to first challenge. He is second. So, can he do it? DRS wide open for that Packers. She is going to set the early benchmark of a time of a 1:40.5. We're going to go on board with Bingram. And Bingram has set a 1:40.0. So, that is the early banker. Half a second dusty in with a 1:40.6. Let's go on board with Street here, who's coming down to start finish straight here. What can he do? Can he get below the 140s? That is what we're looking for. Looks like it's just going to be above. Oh, he's not going to be happy with that lap. That's 42.9. He's definitely going to be going out again. George Russell lost the front wing, so that is his lap over. On board now with Jonesy. Jonesy very fast. Got 2 races tonight at Baku. He's got this one and he's got one after, so this will be a bit of a test ground whether he's got to change his setup. Looking for a 35.3. He's on a 35.9, so 6/10 down just in sector 1 alone, so he's not going to be happy with that. Cameron Poulter is in the wall at the castle section. Ooh, that is gutting for him, Cameron Poulter. But he has set in a lap time of 1:48, so he's absolutely binned it, trolleyed it, absolutely trolleyed it. Cameron Poulter has. It's probably unsighted Jonesy there on his lap. And we are seeing the laps get set now. But we're still riding on board with Jonesy. What can he do? Oh, and George Russell, he has retired from the session as well. So we have got George Russell is out. I wonder what has happened to him. We have no idea. I have no idea what happened to George Russell. If he's in the chat, please let us know. DRS wide open for Jonesy. There's an Alpine stuck in the middle of the track. So no idea what has gone on there. But Jonesy's put it into P10 for 1:41.9. So we're on board with David, and he has purpled first sector, but that only purples to the top 10, so we shall see. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but we're on board now. What can David Barry do? 8 people watching. I wonder what happened to George Russell. He's not setting lap time either, so he's, the practice there is going to be hard for him. Some fast corners around here. It's very tricky spot, breaking point here. Does he keep out of the wall? Oh, brushing the wall. Fantastic though. Leaving nothing on the table. It's a 16.4. So he's not down in the 15th like Bingram. So he's going to be a bit off Bingram's pace. Maybe got too much drag. I'm not too sure. Flying through the last sector. DRS is going to be wide open. There it is. 38, 39, 40. It's a 40.8, putting him P6, so 8/10 off Bingram here. But we're now going to jump on board with Pisotron. Let's say it's going to be very interesting. What can Pi do? You want to be a 15, but I think most of them are in the 16s as they get to the second sector. Oh, I'm missing the apex a bit there. A bit of traffic up the road as well. We've got to avoid. This is going to be interesting. Has Pi got a distant tow? Yes, he has. Pi has got a distant tow. This could be crucial for his lap time. We're on board with Pystron. He is gaining. DRS now wide open. That flap is open. This could be an absolute stonker of a lap. Pi up into P8 there. Oh. We're now on board with Bingram, who was the car giving tow a bit of a pie down the straight. Unintentional, I believe, but let's see what Bingram can do. Can he improve? And Bingram is 3/10 up in Sector 1. This is going to be into the 39s. Last night, I know he can do a 39.4. He was 2/10 up, but look at that. Perfect. Cutting the corner just enough. Absolutely on the limit here. Got to try and get that power down. Bingram is trying to make a mark very early on in the season. Trying to get them points comfortable. Only 10 rounds a season, and he's won round 1, so he's off to the best start possible. 7/10 up, he's on for a 40.3. What can he do in the last sector? This is going to be it. 40.3, 40.2. He's absolutely going to smash it. Can he keep it out the wall? Yes, he can. He's going to go around, keep it really tucked into that wall. DRS now wide open. Yes, it is. And we're going to ride down, and I think it's going to be an absolutely stunk 39.3. Wow, nearly a second once again faster, and Schools Dan has put it into P2. So that was a good lap from Schools Dan, just nipping that packers there. But I think people are going to be worried. Dusty, oh, Dusty spun, and he has binned it. Getting on the power too much just as we rode on board with Dusty. That is gutting. Going to unsight some cars there, aka Landscape, who was on his outlap luckily. That is going in the pit lane. I totally agree, LH. I totally agree. LH said, just saying, I'm glad Bingham is in Tuesday and not Thursday. And initially Bingham was going to race Thursday, so now made the switch to Tuesday, and he is showing absolute dominance at the minute, but it's going to be a tough one for everyone to find something to beat him. He's got the pace, but has he got the consistency over a season? That is the question everyone's going to be wondering themselves. LH, if you're still in the party, what happened to you? Crashed out, or what happened? Jonesy is half a second up, half a second. He's put him still in Pi territory here. So 41.4 he's looking at. Can he do anything though? That is the question. Trying to keep the shortest run possible. Just ahead, it's a 41.3, so he made up another 10th in the last sector, but there's a bit of a gap there between Jonesy and David Barry. Hit the pit entry wall on the right and off the wheel, my own fault, should have been going slower, I had no way. Yeah, I think he had no weighing up, got him, but looks like he'd be joining Forza and going from last to hopefully maybe first. So, good luck on that one, should be a fun race for you, fighting through the field. And spillage, we just missed that, it's just crossed the line, I put it into P3. What a lap from Season 1 Thursday champion. Spillage, I believe he's a reserve for today, yes he is. So, this is a bit of a testing ground for him. Landscaper is 110, but what can he do? He improves slightly. Keeps the P10 there, so very, very tight at that stage. Let's see, is anyone going mental in Discord chat? Dylan is on an out. Let's have a look. Village, I believe, is on an in lap. The Shine Dog on a lap. Shine Dog is down on his time. What about Zach? What's Zach doing? Zach made the switch from pad to wheel. He's full-time wheel this season. Still getting used to it. Slightly up on his time. Not a lot though, but you know, slightly is better than being down, I guess. Pad drivers are the best from Forza. Their pad drivers are the best. Well, I think real users will disagree, but pad drivers might agree. But Forza still trying to do that last prefer. Unfortunately, had a quality ban. Not what we like to see, but Forza is extremely fast driver, and he will be on the charge. I can guarantee that. He's got to charge because he's got to do he's in the McLaren, so you've got to do something. The law to do well in the McLaren. The law. Dylan is slightly down on his time. Dylan's still trying to get to the grips of this game. Dylan has backed out. I once finished today. I hit the wall of champions last time. Yeah, we want you to get on that points. Forza, get on the points. Long season, 9 more, including this one, it's 9 rounds. So yeah, you can definitely still do well here. But we're on board with David Barry, trying to set his last lap time. 30-something seconds to go. What can he do? David making his return this season. He had a season out. He's made a return and he's come back stronger fighter. And he's done well at Canada. I haven't got the standings to have a look, unfortunately. So, but we'll crack on. I know he's done well. In the wars as well, he was in the first one. And David is 7.5 temps up. This is going to be near down to maybe front row start if he can just keep it together. Only he will know if his delta is going down or if it's going up. Can he hold it together? Can it knock Dan off the front row? That is the question. And Pi has binned it. Pi has binned it. A 140.217. Dan has done a 39.8. Fantastic lap by Dan there. Cementing his P2. Nat's gone to 40.3. Jonesy is 2 temps up, which is going to put him on to the low 141s or the high 140s. There was Pi's car just maybe trying to push through too much through that corner. Say this is good testing ground for Jonesy. He has another 50% race at Baku, and he has made loads of time up in the middle sector. Can he knock Cameron down the spot? That is the question. Can Cameron get knocked down the spot? Can Jonesy improve up into P7? That's what he's going to be trying to do here. Keep it close to the wall. He's going to have DRS activated now. Yes, it is. 39.1 from Pingram. Wow. We missed that one. On board with Street, and Street is down on this time. And here is the grid then. Top three, Bingham, Seals Dan, very close. Well, 6/10, but the closest one. Then David Barry is a second. So Skills Dan and Bingham have found something in their setups. But here is the grid, two at the rear, trying to fight their way through. This is going to be a good race. Hopefully we have a really brilliant race. Not many safety cars, and we just have full-on action from start to finish. I feel well spaced out listening to Taylor Swift while driving to stay with it. Eh? From that? Spaced out listening to Taylor Swift? Well, I mean, if that's what makes Matt go faster, then I'm all for it. Very good qualifying from that Packers there. So, she will be... Keep listening to Taylor Swift if it makes you do them lap times. That's all I'm going to say. Didn't have it on in quali, so must be why I did a shit second. Yeah, definitely. That is 100% why. Let's have a look at the tyres. So everybody has gone mediums, apart from Landscape, who has gone to the soft tyre. So Landscape is gonna be menacing at the start. I can tell you now, the mediums tyre wear is not as much as you think. The softs really do die. Mediums probably die after about 10 laps. So yeah, you definitely probably want to. Hard is probably the better race tyre, but it all depends on safety cars and VSDs and stuff. You can save tyres, save fuel. But this is the man to catch this season, Bingham. Can he be defeated? That is the question. So all the cars are lining up the grid. Like I say, Landscape the only car to start on the soft tyre. Here they all come flying up. So, we have been... Bingram's skills Dan have invalidated. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. Let's see who gets a good start. Looks like Dan may have not got the best start. Matt has gone down the inside onto turn 1, but Dan trying to hold it round the outside. Oh, a bit of wall banging at the back. What can happen here? Cameron and David, all relatively clean. I quite like this. Everyone's trying to keep that all, give each other just enough room. Nobody's trying to be a hero on that ball. We don't want to see that. We want to see good hard racing. But look at this, look at this. Dusty's under attack, got Landscape on them softs. What can he do? Can Landscape get round? Gonna go through the castle section. Very tight, very hard to find the correct line through here. Landscape has made up one place, like I say, he started P10, but he's got to find his way through. Dusty, Dylan, very hard to follow. Cars do follow a lot better, but he's dropping off a little bit. Obviously early on in the race, very hard. But look at this, George Russell already up into P11 from P17. He is absolutely flying up 6 positions. Forza is up 5, so these two are absolutely on the charge right now. Dylan is on the attack of David, as David got problems. And look at this, Forza down the inside of Zach. Oh, Forza rides the curb and he has spun. Oh, maybe not the exact best place to attack there. But look at this, now on board with Dylan. Has he got damage? I'm not too sure. It looks like he is going into the pit lane. Yes, he is. So Dylan is in the pits. But this is now promoted to Landscape. Now is on the attack of Dusty. What can Landscape do? He's on them softs. He's got to make them softs work very early on. No DRS this lap, so he has to try and use brute speed to get past. Spillage is on the attack of Cameron, and then you got Shine Dog below on the attack of Panda. So let's jump on with Shine Dog. Is he going to have a move? No, he's too far back on that. Oh, Street has done a spin. He is pirouetted. He will not be happy about that at all. I missed Bingram's spin just then. Yeah, I probably did, Gary. So much going on, but Bingram is still in the lead. I don't think he has damage. No, he do not. But Bingram is absolutely on fire. And Landscape has got troubles. He must have hit the wall. Landscape, not looking good day for McLaren here, but look at this, Forza and Street. Oh, contact has been made right on the curb, just can't stop the car in time. Street is in the walls, and that has promoted Landscape through as well. Oh, more contact, and Landscape has done what happened to Forza the lap before. There could be some incidents in the steward's box here. Oh, but look at this, Spillage on the attack. What can Spillage do? Spillage is properly on the attack of Cameron. He's going to have DRS this lap as well, so this is also going to help him. Need them low wings, need the traction out. Look at that DRS wide open, and I think that as Cameron just becoming a sit and duck, really not a lot he can do to defend. But this is the time where Spillage now has to try and break that DRS toe for the next straight. So let's see what happens there. But George Russell now up 10 positions. He's absolutely loving whatever setup he has got on that car. And that is in with DRS of Skills down. Bingram just controlling the front. Just controlling the front. But look at this. This is the battle for P4 at the minute between Cameron and Spillage. Cameron now wants his position back. He's going to have DRS now. Through this sector, it looks like Spillage has got the braking a bit better. And Cameron has dropped out that DRS. That is crucial. That is crucial for Spillage. I think that has neglected that one. So we're going to ride on board with George Russell here, who is now going to go for the attack on Dusty. What can Dusty do? There's obviously a bit of contact at the back. Looks like Zach has got some troubles. But we're riding on board of this battle at the minute. DRS wide open. But I just don't think he's got the straight line speed compared to Dusty. I think Dusty might be running a bit more straight line speed. So George Russell's gonna have to find somewhere else to attack. And Jonesy is getting past Panda there. Makes that move stick. But 7 seconds now up the road is George Russell. But look at this, he's just on the back, but he just maybe not got enough top end to get past Dusty. Dusty, very clean driver, didn't pick up any penalties last week at Canada, so he'll be one to watch. But your biggest losers in this race so far: Landscape down 11. Landscape down 5, David Barry down 11, Dylan down 7, Ty down 6, and Ozone down 3. So they're not having the best time there at all. Also got Forza on the attack. Ooh. 3 cars here. Oh, there's a car that spun. Jonesy has spun it. He has binned it in the wall, lost the traction. The traction obviously wants to kill him on his car. That is not good for him. He's going to be absolutely fuming about that. But look at this Forza. He has been on the charge just like George Russell. But what can he do? That straight line speed is crucial. Oh, and Shine Dog has hit the wall and he has lost the wing. But look at this Forza down the inside. Oh, just enough room. Panda trying to defend hard. Now can Forza tuck in behind and get the DRS overtake done. I think he should be able to. Depends on the wings that Panda's running. We're going to go on board with Forza now. Not quite up to the DRS restriction point yet. There it is. DRS now wide open. Panda has gone defensive. What, can he hold it round the outside? Can he make it stick round the outside? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Helping of the DRS was just enough. But the thing is now, you're going to have Panda with the DRS. So, can Forza use that DRS battery just to hold off Panda? That is the question. And I think he can. I think that battle there is pretty much done and dusted. But here we are, Dusty catching up onto the back of Cameron with George Russell now under attack. Is he going to make a move down the inside? I think he is. He's got to try and do something. Dusty's car in a straight line is absolutely insanely rapid. I think George Russell is finding. He's got to try and think of something else. George Russell is probably going to be happy to set up 10 positions. Forza up 10 as well, but Forza now 11 seconds off George Russell, who's also started at the back. So Russell has made... Oh, he's hit the wall! Russell has hit the wall. Is that a lost end plate? No, but it's Dusty's the one with the lost end plate. So George Russell has got away with that, maybe screen damage, but Dusty now with a lot more. This is probably George Russell's best. Bingham just banging in the fastest laps now, 143.8. And there he goes, just use the slipstream. Dusty's having to probably make an earlier stop than planned. But look at this, now all over the back of Skills Down for P2. And 3.5 seconds adrift of Bingham. Bingham absolutely just walking it away here. This could be a tough season to beat Bingham off the top spot. And we got a yellow, it looks like it is that Pie. No, it's David, maybe. Yes, it is. David has lost a front wing. That is gonna be gutting for him. And we're on a VSC, I believe. Let's ride on board. Let's try and have a look at the signs. It is a VSC. So we're all at deltas. Some people might make a cheeky stop. Less time lost into a VSC. Because everyone has to try and stick to their delta. We're back racing. Who has got the jump? Now, can that get a good run down? The DRS will still be open. She was behind a second at the section. Oh no, still on VSC. Sorry, still on VSC. I just thought they were racing then. Honestly, thought they were racing. Landscape with a drive-through, ignoring speeding under a safety car. He is going to be kicking himself there about that. That's his race go from bad to absolutely catastrophic there. Let's have a look, see who has stopped. So Dusty is your lead car on the stoppers, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. There, everyone behind Dusty has made a pit stop. And Panda has retired. Panda is out. Panda has crashed. We have lost him down that tricky corner braking there. It's very tricky to slow the car down. But we are back racing conditions. What did he do? Ah, he's just took too much into the wall and lost his front wheel. Gutted for Panda there. That is his race over and done. We're now on board with George Russell, who is on the attack of Cameron. There's going to be George Russell, really quick driver. He's another one who just finds pace from nowhere. His race pace is really good. Puts it on pole as well on Thursdays. You know, there's some drivers here who just aren't, you know, on another level. Really adapted to this game early on. George Russell trying to break the, Cameron trying to break the toe. George Russell now really closing in. Is he going to try and make the move around the outside? No, it was covered. But Cameron has gone deep. Cameron went deep there. So now we're going to have the attack maybe on the second straight. These tyres will be hitting the cliff soon. Cameron just seems to get just a slightly better traction out of the corner than George Russell. And then George Russell's DRS will pull him into play. So maybe Cameron trying to use the ERS more tactically. I have no idea. We've also got here Zach trying to attack on the back of Dusty Fate. And Dusty getting a better launch and traction once again out of that corner. So this is the battle though. The battle is for P5 currently, and that's still within half a second. And we got a yellow in sector 2. Just the yellows, no overtaking. And I think that is Landscape, or is it Forza? It is Landscape with issues, about to be lapped back green racing, so they can attack again. This is probably Nat's closest. Nat is now, let's ride on board. Nat is absolutely under the railing, and Dylan looks like he is retired in the pit lane. Unlucky there, Bill. If you want to join us in the comments box, you're more than welcome. Just Dan has got so much more straight line speed. Just managed to hold it off Nat Packers there down the straight. And same here, Cameron just got that more straight line speed than George Russell. So the straight line speed setup seems to be working for the race where they can't quite get past. And if you can just hold it together through the corners, you're sort of alright. And look at this, pass down the inside. Ooh, round the outside goes Nat. She's going to have the inside for the turn, next turn. Dan's hanging it round. Oh, very tight line from that. Very compromised there. But brilliant racing from the two. Has Dan lost the front wing? No, it's just the car is so dark. But look at this, this has brought spillage onto the back of them as well. The spillage is on the back. Spillage clipping the wall. So now we got a fight, proper fight here for P2. Spillage just losing the rear end a little bit, but keeping it together. David Barry, 43.6. He is now on their medium tyres, second fastest lap. So that would be information to everyone else there. Front wing on the Williams is just so weird. You cannot see if it's even there. It's just so dark. You can't see it. Need some paint on it. Needs paint on sponsors. And that is not as close. She was 2 tenths last time. She couldn't get past. So I don't think she's going to get able to get past here. She's just going to close the gap in. But look at this, George Russell, is he going to hang it round the outside? Cameron going inside line defence. Who's going to be the late breakers? Oh, brilliant move from George Russell up into P5 from P17, so fantastic there. And now he's got to try and push. But once again, this is just it. You know, Dan has obviously got really low wings. Oh, that's just Pi overtaking cars who are in the pit lane there. So we're still on for this battle for P2 here. Bingham nearly 10 seconds up the road. There hasn't been a full safety car just yet. I probably jinxed it, but Bingham will be loving that there's not been a full safety car. He is just driving around at his own leisure with pretty much all of his ERS. He's not even using it. And then you've got Dan who's a lot lower. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just been joined by one of the drivers who unfortunately has retired. Dylan, hello. You still watching the race? What do you think so far then? Obviously, probably where you were, it's probably not been the best race so far, but oh, Cameron is out. Cameron has lost it on the fast sector. And that has brought out a full course safety car. So now we're going to see the flurry of pit stops, I would thought. Need a new setup for tonight, is it? I've just been informed you need to share your voice. Gary has informed me we cannot hear you. So you need to go to your settings and share voice. Oh, George Russell just losing the back end there as he was coming out the pit lane. Bingham's 10-second lead before the safety car. That's absolutely insane lead. These are the guys he's one of the guys I have to race on the Monday night, and you can see what I'm up against. But imagine Bingham, but imagine 10 of them. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely tricky on a Monday, let's put it that way. It'd be in settings, allow voice to be shared or something. You're on PS5, aren't you? Yeah, it's in the settings bit. So Bingham is in. I'm sure we're going to see that in, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see Spillage in. Yes, we are. Can Dan do anything from there? Can he do anything? I doubt it. I don't think he's going to be able to jump them, to be honest. RRL Cairo. Alright. Hello, Cairo. Welcome to the stream. Chaos has assumed. Well, it hasn't been chaos, but... Ooh, speed underneath safety car, Dusty. That has absolutely ruined his race. Drive through for him. Dan does not beat Nat out, so Nat has beat Dan out the pit lane, so Nat has jumped Dan in the pit lane then, maybe. Interesting. Let's have a look at the tyres. I'll find out. Gary, if you can inform us, can you hear Dylan now? So stop talking, Dylan. We'll soon find out. I don't like the Williams front wing on this game.
Now you should be able to hear us.
Oh, brilliant. Hold on, I can actually find out. Yeah, we can hear you, Dylan.
Awesome.
Yeah, we can hear you.
How's Nat going to play this safety car restart? Is she going to go full attack or is she... Because Bingham at the moment's been very consistent. Shane dogs out.
I think unless something happens to Bingham, I think they're fighting for Peter here. You know, yeah. you need Bingham to make a mistake. I went on board with Bingham just before the safety car, and he was 10 seconds in the lead with all of his ERS. He didn't even use any. So, I don't know. I don't think anyone has really got an answer for Bingham. Maybe just hope he can't heat them tyres up from the safety car, or something happens maybe on the restart. Thus he is, I do believe he is within top 10 on TT as well, so, yeah. Dusty, unfortunately, he's going to want to serve his drive-through and hopefully there's another safety car to bring him.
Yeah, he's going to have to wait till the safety car is fully in though in order to do that, because obviously...
his race has just been ruined, really, unfortunately.
We're officially halfway through the race.
Pie on the mediums, 2-lap mediums. He could be one to watch, maybe, but the mediums tyre wear is quite dreadful down here, actually. It's not the best.
If he has his tyre pressures high as well, that's going to be costly.
And Dusty has gone into the pits for a new front wing and hard tyres, and he's gone to the 6-lap hard tyres, because you only get one set of medium and one set of hard on this game, which is really bizarre to me. So you have to remember how many laps you've done on the mediums and hard. The softs don't last, so... But we have got the Aston Martin leading the safety... Well, the Aston Martin is the safety car, so, you know, as Dylan will say, the sexy car.
Wait!
Probably a fan of the Merc more than the Aston itself, but... Maybe not the colour of the Merc. I'm not really a fan of the red. Bring back the silver. Bring back the silver safety car. What wings were you running there, Dylan? Do you know?
610. It's pretty low wings.
Yeah, I think seems to be a lot of people don't really know. Whatever Dan's got, he's really rapid on a straight. But then, you know, someone like Nat who's struggled to get past on the straight could be running a little bit higher just to, you know.
I know the Pies want to run quite high downforce setups.
Well, Pye's the only one on the medium tyre, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out for him. It's a gamble. The safety car is in this lap, and Bingham now will back up the grid as much as possible. When will he set off? That's the question. Will he catch Nat sleeping? If you was Nat, would you try to attack, or would you just try to just stick with and get that P2 just because of the speed that Bingham's got at the minute? The safety car is in, and Bingham has set off. He is flying. Nat is stuck with him. Nat was not caught napping at all. Nat is right on the back of the gearbox there. And Landscaping has gone into the pit lane, so maybe he's picked up damage on the restart. Pye has got past Jonesy. So that is a good move from Pye, and he is on the charge. He's now onto the back of Zach, and look how much grip their mediums have compared to the hards. The hards don't seem to be fired up. Pye, is he going to have a move down the inside? There's no DRS. Looks like he's going to go down the inside. Yes, he is. And the wheel to wheel. Ooh. Zach has hit the wall, braking a bit late, trying to outbrake Pye, and looks like Pye's now going to go round the outside. And Pye has made the move.
Has got a 5-second penalty there.
And Pye has made the move round the outside of Zach. Now he's got 2 seconds up the road. Bit of a ghosted car in front. He's got to fight through. Spillage is on the back of Skills down, and Nat, but more importantly, Nat is actually holding with Bingham at the minute. Oh no, I changed my words. Bingham has already broke out a second, so we scrap that.
Nat's gaining back heavily.
Maybe Bingham just running maybe slightly lower wing, so he struggles in the middle sector. Maybe for Nat. I do believe Nat is running a bit more downforce. Pye now got to try and gain 2 seconds on Forza, but look at this, they are all now going to be stuck in a DRS train soon, if there was DRS on this lap, which there isn't, behind that. Blue flags are waving for a lap car, don't know who the lap car is. But Village on the straight line, look at this, he's going to have an attack on Skills Dan. Dan is struggling over the top end speed against Village. Village has just gone past him like Dan was nothing there. So fantastic move from Spillage.
By the look of Dan's front wing, he's running a very high ride height.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Could that be costing him a little bit of time?
Yeah, his ride height is way higher than some of these cars. Some of these are running really low to the ground. Like the Alpine in front is running really low to the ground. And now we've got George Russell all over the back. Is he going to have a look down the inside? No, he's not. Don't worry, Dan has still got a front wing, just the Williams wing is really bad to tell on camera.
Ooh, that might be a corner cut for Spillage. He took a little bit too much off that tight right-hander.
The thing is now, Spillage is really on the charge. I tell you who has adapted to this game really well from last game is Spillage. Spillage is one to watch out for this season. He is absolutely flying. Got to grips with the game, fantastic. Just got to watch on his corner cut penalties. He's got quite a few on Thursday at Canada, which I think cost him. But
I want to check the race director real quick.
To be fair, it's quite hard to corner cut at Baku, because if you corner cut, you tend to be in the wall, so I know there is one corner you can sort of cut, but once again we're riding on board of Spillage, and look at this, whatever setup Spillage has got in a straight line, it is so rapid, just driving past Nat as if she's not even there, without DRS assisted. So Nat has put Spillage up into P2, he is loving this, he's going to be one to watch Thursday for definite. And Pye has gone into the pit, so Pye's not had a good time there at all. Jonesy and Zach going wheel to wheel, they're fighting hard.
Oh, there's been contact.
I'm on board with Jonesy and Zach who are fighting wheel to wheel. Who's had contact? Oh, Jonesy just losing traction out of the corner there, and that was released. And look at this, Skills down and Forza Ferrari. Dan is struggling. Dan is really struggling on these tyres. He cannot get these hard switched up at all. Dan is in trouble. Dan is in trouble here. Forza and George Russell right on the back of him. And I just ain't got an answer. Well, nobody has an answer for Bingram. Bingram already 4 seconds in the lead, 10 laps to go. Jonesy now trying to gain back onto Zach Johnson. Jonesy and Dylan, two of the drivers who I know have got another 50% race later at Baku. You looking forward to it?
No.
Whatever Bingram's running, I think he won is. I tell you what, spillage is gaining on Bingram.
There's something that's happened in Sector 3 somewhere.
Jonesy's in the wall. Or something's happened to Jonesy. Let's ride on board quickly with Jonesy. And he's still got his wing. Just don't know what's happened. And look at this, Forza
lost a bit of his wing.
Forza is being attacked by George, and this is a fight here for P4 between Dan, Forza and George Russell. Dan has luckily just got the DRS off now, so that sort of neglected any sort of advancements here. Looks like Pi is going for softs. That is a brave strat. That many laps there on softs. He's going to really struggle. Might be using a bit of a test bed session for Thursday though. That's, you know, that's what some of these drivers do as reserves.
Oh. Oh, that was close for Jonesy there.
Forza just scraping the wall, which has brought George Russell down the inside, and it's a fantastic move from George Russell. Now he's going to be absolutely trying to charge, but Forza is probably going to try and come back on the attack, so he's going to have that DRS section point, maybe. Is he? I'm not too sure. Yes, he is. So all that work George Russell has done has just been undone down the straight. Oh, it seems to be need to run no wings to make the move here.
Landscaping's out.
Landscape is out, and I tell you what, it's a full course safety car. But I tell you what, Spillage was gaining on Bingram. We might have a fight now, 4P1, between Spillage and Bingram. Spillage obviously seems to maybe suit these hard tyres a lot better, but who's going to go in the pits and who's not? Do you stay out or do you box? That is the question. If you were leaving, Dylan, what would you do now? What would you do if you were leaving, Dylan? Would you stay out on the hards, or would you risk it and go on them softs?
To be honest with you, if Bingram hasn't used his mediums, I'd go on the mediums because then...
He used them first stint.
At this point, if I was Bingram with the pace he's got, I'd probably throw on the softs.
Yeah. And then if you were Spillage, I'd probably just do the opposite. Maybe.
If a nice healthy gap can be kept between Bingram and Spillage, if Bingram pits, which I'm highly guessing that he will.
Probably going to be what, 6 laps? Bingram's in. Bingram is in the pit lane. Is Spillage in? Spillage is in as well. What does Nat do? Nat follows. Dan is staying out. Dan is staying out. Forza's staying out. George Russell staying out. Ho ho ho. Zach is staying out. Oh, is this a mistake from the people who have boxed? Is this a mistake? David's in. And Street is staying out. Oh, this could be. Bingram's come out of P7, lead to P7.
That's a lot of positions to make up.
This could be juicy. This could be juicy.
And this track as well, it's quite hard to overtake to begin with. The only place where you can really overtake is the main straight.
Yeah, definitely. I think Bingram's got the pace to obviously find something, but he won't be. He might not be used to some people's braking zones. You know, they might brake a lot earlier than him. This is where chaos can assume when you've got some people who are a lot faster and now out of position, trying to fight their way through. Because you just don't know where they're going to brake. But the top 5 sticking it out on the hard tyres. Everyone else has pitted for the softs. And it's going to be out for a few laps as well, I think, the safety car, because we've got people to catch up here as well, so yeah. We are on for a bit of a
little bit of a race here, aren't we?
Do you want to know a fun fact? Spillage jumped Bingham in the pit lane.
So that could have been because of the safe pit release.
Yeah. That's what you got to take into consideration when you box. So,
100%.
Spillage now. Spillage is in a prime spot here. I only just noticed that, but Spillage has jumped Bingham in the pit lane, so Bingham is not going to be happy about that at all. I've been caught out of that unsafe pit thing before as well. It's horrible. You want to be like the Williams team or something like that if you're really at the front of the grid.
I've been stuck behind the 2 cars waiting to pit, and obviously that cost us like 5-6 positions.
Yeah, because they won't let you out if they're double stacking as well. That's how I've lost out before. Yeah, so you've got 2 teammates going in at the same time, and they're double stacking, and it won't let you out, even though it's the pit box ahead. It's like, no, torture that is. Unless Bingham maybe didn't get a perfect pit either, he might have missed his turn in as well. That could also have been a factor.
Yeah.
Maybe he had slight wing damage and we missed that. I don't know. There's possibilities, isn't there? But I'm sure some of the drivers seeing Bingham down in P7 will be like, can't let him win this. But we know Bingham's going to come back attacking. And I think safety car will be in this lap if Jonesy catches up to this grid.
Safety car is going to be in this lap, I believe.
Depends if Jonesy catches up. 9 seconds off the car.
He'll catch up.
Should do.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Jonesy's going to want to catch up because he's at the back, so he's going to want more laps to overtake, surely. Do you know what I mean? If you don't want to disadvantage yourself and keep the safety car out, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's one of them, innit? Like,
safety car is in this lap and we are going to get racing once again. Skills Dan is the leader of this restart. There is the Aston Martin safety car with all the lights off, making their way back to the pit lane.
what's going to happen here though? Because Bingham, Nat and Spillage all have a lot of positions to make up here. Though they're on the softs, which obviously have more grip.
And Dan has gone, and he has caught Forza a little bit napping, but can Forza get into the slipstream? And Spillage is under a threat from Bingham already. But Zach is attacking George Russell. Zach's having a look down the inside, no, he decides against it. Bingham now trying to find a way past Village. These soft runners are probably going to be the ones to really watch here. But look at this, Spillage, has he got a good run? Yes, he has. Spillage now getting past Street. Bingham has got to try and find a way through as soon as possible. Ooh, yes he does. Can Bingham? Ooh, Street nearly losing it, taking it.
Street, oh.
I don't think it was contact. I think that was Street just losing the rear there a little bit. But now we're up. Spillage now has got past Zach. That's another fantastic move. Zach now holding. Will Zach let the teammate through of Bingham, or is there team orders? We don't know. Very hard place though to let anyone through, but this is allowing Spillage to like just pull out a little bit of a lead. Bingham is trying to attack, but looks like Zach has got no grip in them tyres at all. Oh! Bingham pushed. I can swear Bingham has just spun Zach around.
Oh! David Barry's out.
I can swear I've just seen Bingham push Zach.
Safety car! What is going on here right now, man? What is going on?
Like safety car.
Oh no!
Oh. I think Bingham might be under review. He looked like he just pushed Zach round.
It's his teammate though. Will he put a report into the stewards or will he just leave it?
That's it.
That's the question.
Teammate drama late on at Baku. Teammate drama. And why are they pitting?
You might have wing damage.
Dan's in the pits. What? I would have stayed out. They're going to lose so many positions. Spillage and Bingham have just pulled off a masterclass. The ones on hard, I think, should have just stuck it out. You sort of like committed at that point, aren't you, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Street has stayed out. He's keeping his P3 there. Tell you what, Jonesy's gone from, I think, P12 all the way to now to P4.
Jack, I haven't heard the famous line yet. Where is it?
Well, you're not going to be happy about that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been said a few times, trust me. It's been said a few times. I don't get the ones who've just come off the hards now. I think I'd rather try. Yeah, but the problem is the pack's so closed up. You're like using so many positions, aren't you? You know.
Yeah. A lot of others pitted as well at the same time. It just comes to show that anything can happen. Those Zach and Bingham are teammates.
Yeah,
Bingham's cost a lot of points there for Zach.
Well, this is it, and if Zach reports, Bingham's could be under. Well, we don't know if he's going to win yet, because Spillage could win this yet, because Spillage is in prime spot, but Bingham is looking still the favourite to win. You know, a late penalty from the stewards could really affect it. But teammate drama is obviously, that is insane. But we've got to reserve judgment there a little bit. We've got to reserve judgment a little bit because we don't quite know exactly what happened. Obviously, on stream it looks like one thing, but you don't quite know what happens until the footage is in.
That's one place they never go side by side, straight up. The car naturally drifts out wide to begin with. So you can imagine both of them going at the same time. Both of them losing that little bit of grip out the corner. And then I think one of them has just went to the other and has just took them both out completely.
Yeah, that's just, I think it might even be a racing incident. We don't know. All happens so fast, but he was like pushing Zach, and then I think, you know, it's so easy to lose the rear on these cars. But like I say, we can only, you know, the stewards can only steward what is reported at the end of the day. If it's not reported, no penalty gets applied.
Zach has pitted again. I think he's back on the softs, if I'm right. He absolutely is.
He won't be happy about that. He will not be happy. He was doing a fantastic race, and it's obviously ended not the way he wanted it to.
Safety car is really slowing down here. What would you do if you were in Spillage's shoes right now? One lap with DRS.
Push, 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 push.
Street's in third, Jonesy in fourth, Dan's in fifth. And that's obviously on like one lap all softs.
Yeah, the thing is, the way they're saying that 4 lap softs, as long as they've been looking at them in the safety cars, it's probably still fresh. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I just don't know who, you know, anything can happen. We're going to have 3 laps of racing, and the safety car will not come out again on this game.
Street's still on the hards though.
Street is... The thing is, can he get them switched on and working? And it's going to be a bit of a sitting duck for 3 laps, but if there's chaos, you know, we got a spillage restart. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be an interesting one.
Spillage's going to have to catch him sleeping, man.
Yeah. I'd go at the line. Someone like Bingham, I'd go like near the line. And he's gone. He's gone. And
he's not spun.
Oh no, spun it. So she couldn't get the power down. And
no,
here
it's
we.
Not that.
Oh no, not that. I don't know who. Oh, pies in the wall.
I've got a clip of that just in case anyone's asking questions about that.
Yeah, Jonesy's in the pits. Jonesy the one who spun. Oh, so late drama on. Now Spillage and Bingham are at it. This is gonna be one for the ages. Who is gonna come out on top? Bingham, Spillage. This is the question. But Spillage is only a reserve driver, so realistically, Bingham don't need to risk it. You know, Spillage only has a reserve. Look at this. George Russell's having a look down the inside of Nat. He's going to have the inside down this corner. And Nat's got no front wing. Nat has no front wing, so maybe it was Nat who spun. Maybe he was right. Because Nat don't have a front wing. But look at this. Bingham is now on the charge of Spillage. What can Spillage do? It's going to be so hard to defend down this.
That's not letting GR past either.
No, she's
very dangerous.
She's within the rights, but due to the update, you do actually feel damage. And I think that Dusty's crashed. Dusty is out of the race. Dusty has been in the tricky sector, unless there was some sort of contact. I'm not too sure. But look at this now. We're riding on board with Bingham. We know Village has such great straight line speed. Who has the better straight line speed? Bingham is back in the toe, and it's not enough. It is not enough. Village has
Nat's staying out with no wing. Nat is staying out with no wing.
To be honest, that's probably a good thing to do, because she's going to drop right down. But look at this. Judge 3 wide. 3 wide. Oh
my days!
There's still 3 wide. There's still 3 wide. Nat is going to be absolutely rapid, no front wing down the straight as well. She's actually going to be loving it. 3 wide. We got Bingham attacking for the lead, but we can't get off this battle for P4 either. Forza and GR. Can they find a way?
Still holding Bingham up as well. This is brilliant for Spillage here.
Yeah, this is brilliant.
Only thing is, last lap, will Bingham use the DRS to get ahead?
But the thing is, Spillage is holding Bingham up, and Dan has joined the party. We got a 3-way battle for the lead as well. This is insane. And look at this, Nat Forza and Zach is joining the party for P4. It's all kicking off with a few laps to go here, Dylan. It's all kicking off. Who's going to come out? There could be late chaos here. There could be late chaos. It's absolutely insane. I don't know where
Bingham still has a lot of ERS here. Spillage has only got 20% left. Spillage is going to have to play it really smart here with his ERS.
Yeah, I think Spillage could be a bit of a sitting duck, but look at this, they've got a run here. Zach has got past George Russell, but they're stuck behind that with who's got no front wing. And look at this, Bingham has got the one wicked run here on Spillage. Spillage is down on his ERS. Bingham has got half ERS and he is pushing here. We are down to the final lap, ladies and gentlemen, final lap. And still Spillage hanging around the outside. Oh, Dan's come for the party. This is fantastic stuff.
DRS though, DRS is going to bring them in. Oh, really close between Dan and Spillage.
Oh, Jesus. And
who's going to take second place? Who's going to take second place here?
Nat and Forza, and Nat and Forza are still going side by side. But Dan is down the inside of Spillage. Looks like Bingham is slightly pulling away here, and
Dan's made the position.
But look at this, Max still holding on to that P4 with no front wing. I don't know how she's doing it, but it's fantastic driving here. Oh, she's gone deep. This is Forza's chance. Can he hang it round the outside of the next turn? Can he do it? He's going to have the inside. Oh, no, he can't. Oh, contact George Russell into the wall. Maybe George Russell should have backed out. Maybe he shouldn't. I'm not too sure. But that is neglected, that one. And Forza is going to try to attack, but still Dan 1.5 seconds nearly adrift of Bingham. So Bingham has to push now. Maybe a late penalty. And once again here, we're on board for this P4 battle. Forza, George Russell, Nat. Who is going to come out on top? Nat's going to have these guys with the DRS though. That is the thing. Can that hold on?
Nat's running low on the DRS.
Forza and George Russell. Oh, side by side. They're wheel to wheel. Oh, maybe forced off track.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're side by side still. Ooh. George Russell just gets the move done.
Man.
And Bingham has crossed the line, but I can't get off this battle. And look at this, George Russell. Oh, they're side by side, wheel to wheel. George Russell just getting on. What a photo finish there for P4. Fantastic racing there. Fantastic race there. What an absolute end to that race, Dylan. What did we just witness? A three-way battle for the lead and a three-way battle for P4. Could not.
It was a three-way battle for P4 and then a three-way battle for P1. That was insane, man. My language there, like, Jesus Christ.
Absolute scenes here at Baku on Tuesday at SPRC. Absolute scenes. Forza Ferrari has been given driver of the day by the game. To be honest, I have no idea who my driver of the day is. I need to watch the whole stream back, Dylan. What a stream.
FIA. The FIA was like, you need a front wing to race.
Nat don't recommend driving 3 laps with no wing, by the way. Nat, you held on till the dying end. But what a battle we've seen for P4 and P1. What a battle we've just witnessed there, Dylan. I bet you're glad you reside in the pit lane there.
Ooh, that was interesting to watch.
Fantastic. That was absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like it. I'm guessing nobody's picked up a corner cut penalty on this track because it's not showing anything. So we have a whole grid with no corner cut penalty. Oh. Yeah, and on that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on Thursday for the next one. Catch you again. Goodbye. Fucking brilliant.